Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Sonic Yoda from SEGADriven.com, and welcome back to our Sonic Hacking Contest 2021 coverage. In this video we're taking a look at Sonic the Hedgehog Lost Island. This is a demo by Cartoons Animate 22. Now, this is an interesting little mod for Sonic Mania, and I was very excited to try this because it did boast 7 original stages, which I thought was, you know, quite impressive considering I never heard of the game before. They've obviously been working on this for quite a while in private. And then it quickly becomes apparent that maybe they've just churned this out very quickly, unfortunately. Now, there are positives, don't get me wrong. I think the first stage in particular is really robust. I think the stage design is pretty damn good, considering. Nice balance of, you know, precise platforming and then a speedy reward for doing well. That's basically all I ever asked for from 16-bit Sonic sort of stage design, and this pretty much nailed it. There are a few complaints. The main one being I feel like it hides an awful lot of the sort of like pass through the stages behind walls, and it isn't apparent that you can sort of like go through them. It doesn't really, you know, the stage design doesn't really tell you that you can pass through walls and continue through the stage. It's a little bit confusing, but you soon get used to it, and it's one of the sort of stage design quirks of this game that it repeats quite a lot, so you start to just, alright, I'll walk towards this wall and see if I can go through it. That seems to be the sort of common thing with that. The other thing is the sprite, Sonic sprite in particular, at top speed, his peel out doesn't half look weird. It looks like he's really sort of wobbling and shaking. Doesn't feel like it's quite finished. And unfortunately there's quite a lot of placeholder art in a lot of the other stages in this game, and yeah, it just feels like they've quickly thrown together stages and got this demo out and not really sort of like put its best foot forward, unfortunately. Like I say, the first stage is definitely the strongest. There's a lot going on there, a lot more detail to the graphics as well. There is some lazy stuff like just lots of repeating checkerboard pattern, but it's not nearly as prevalent as it is with the later stages, which just feel unfinished. There's just not enough there visually to keep you engaged. It just feels like there's lots of placeholder stuff there, and in particular with the second stage, it just doesn't feel like there was any badniks anywhere. There was no real challenge. The stage design was still pretty solid in the grand scheme of things. It was just a bit bare bones to look at, and unfortunately not an awful lot of challenge because there's no enemies, to be honest with you. So yeah, strange old game, this one. I really wanted to be impressed by this, and I do feel like there's something good in here, but at the moment they've kind of just gone for quantity over quality. I really like where this is going. I think the custom sprites look really good. I like the fact that they're going for a total conversion with, you know, new stage layouts, new stage graphics, but at the moment it's just not quite there yet. It needed to spend a little bit more time on maybe less stages and making those really good, instead of just doing lots of stages and just kind of leaving them in a weird half-finished state. So yeah, I wasn't too impressed with this, but at the same time I do feel like this has potential. Really like the stage design. I think maybe if you stop hiding so many of the paths behind walls, that would be great. But other than that, like, I think the stage design is pretty solid, and I'd like to see that, you know, emphasised in another demo. But yeah, it really needs to make more of an effort to finish its tile sets and actually make the graphics feel a little bit more complete, because at the moment they kind of feel unfinished and just sort of like slapped in there so that they had a big demo to show people at the Sonic Hacking Contest. So yeah, a bit of a shame, this one, but I can see it improving greatly in future releases, so fingers crossed this continues to see releases in the future.